What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits. Time for part two, day four, and I'm also gonna try to squeeze in day five as well, because I just haven't had much time today to really get it done. But I was able to get some racing in. I was able to get the PvPs in, the tuner trials, the car series. I just wasn't able to get any of day four in, or any more, like extra racing done. Of course, that being said, it is definitely time to dive into this. We got this Lamborghini Urus that we are going to try to win without the aid of spending any gold. Alright. Tuner Trials All Access is now live. And let's go ahead. That's nice. I'm not getting that. That's also nice. Also not getting that. That's also nice. I'm also not getting that. I like how they're trying to like advertise so I can try and get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and get it, but I am gonna try to get this premium crate for free because it's free, so might as well. And we have a brand new car available, ladies and gentlemen. I did not expect this. Wow, we have the Koenigsegg CCX. That is awesome. I was not expecting that. So now we have 37 cars in the garage, and I know that time is of the essence in that Lamborghini Urus Proving Ground event. But first things first, we got a new car to unveil. So let's unveil it. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new to the garage, the Koenigsegg CCX. New car complete. And already out the box stock, we are sitting at a hefty 800 performance rating. Now, for those of you who are fans of the BBC series Top Gear, when it had the original three of Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond, this car, well, the CCS version of the Koenigsegg, or the S version of the CC Koenigsegg, was taken out to the test track by the famous Stig, and driven to the limit and a little bit beyond when he actually crashed through a tire barrier and slightly damaged the car, but not to the point where it wasn't repairable. Just some minor fiberglass bodywork or carbon fiber bodywork. So, and the new car series added a Stratosphere. So, well, there's unfortunately nothing we can do to the car as of right now, mechanically wise. But we can hop into the mod shop and get modding. We can at least take a look at what this car has to offer. There are body kits for this car. We just haven't unlocked them yet. Okay, a little bit wide. Add some vents. Okay. Alright, so stage 7 body. Stage 8, that's the one I was excited for because I seen it in okay, so they do have the body kits. Oh wow, that is a wide boy. Look at that diffuser. Wow. And then stage 2 body. It really doesn't do all that much compared to stage 1. Stage 1 or stage 8 body one is quite the wide. That's nice, but unfortunately we don't have any of that. Of course, the headlights So basically just taking the carbon fiber off, which I'm not a fan of. Stage 7 hood, just carbon fiber. I like that hood. That's a nice hood. And then just a clean hood for stage 8. A lot of clean stuff. I like it. Front bumper, which we've already went through. The wheels. Let's see, what wheels could I add to this out of this small list of wheels? Really doesn't look like much of anything. So we're going to keep the stock ones on there for now. Mirrors. I mean, obviously not that much going for mirrors. So just took the little light off of that mirror. Roof scoop. Oh. We could go for that. Probably one of the few times I actually would go for a roof scoop. If I can get my English right. Roof spoiler, there is none. Skirts, kind of went through that with those. Tail lights, of course, we get the. I don't know if that's carbon fiber or is that just okay. Well, I guess we'll do that once we unlock it. And of course, the spoilers. Oh my goodness! Now that was what makes it look like an Agera instead of a CCX. Goodness gracious, just some of the craziest wings. And then of course that's the same wing that you will see on the Hennessy Venom F5. But I think if I was to get a wing, it wouldn't be this actually. It probably would be this. Straight wing, wide as the body, actually a little bit wider. So, but that's if I had those options unlocked. So. Exhaust. Oh. Well, that's very nice. Alright. But the main concern right now is colors. And right now it has a metallic gray body. And what I'm going to do is actually take off the gray and paint it black. Why? Because that's what I normally do with cars until I fully upgrade them. Just put everything to black. Wheel rims black with the carbon fiber barrel, and then the brakes, well, they're already black, so I don't even have to change that. And last but not least, we have to stance it. So let's take a look. Do I even want this slammed to the ground, or do I just want it slightly lifted? Yeah, we'll slam it. And then slight camber actually looks functional. So we'll spin that, and she is ready for the streets of Black Ridge. Alright, so now that is done and taken care of, we can actually now hop into, well, we could have hopped into it, but we could hop into that. Now, just to let you know, before we do we do have the PvP done. And it's a new set of PvP. We have Undertow. And I'm hopping into this so we could take a look at the standings from last week. So, my results, 3,100 points added to my total score. And the winner of this past week is Caroline Marie, followed by Ricardo and Potap. And it was actually a very close fight for the top spot. Difference by 1 point. Caroline Marie on the top spot. So, adding those points brings my underground score to 18,600 points. And the King of the Underground is still the Mad Russian himself, followed by a Chinese driver, Capricorn, Potap, Anonymous, Palacios Nazarez, Fantastic, and Muay Thai. Your top 8 in the underground. Let's go ahead and hop into the underground hub and let's take a look at where we stand in the underground. So my current underground rank, we are just outside the top 80,000. And these are my past scores from past events. Some of these events I didn't complete. Some of them I didn't get that much of a score with. And of course, Hall of Fame. That is a name that I recognize and I haven't seen for quite a while, actually. Of course, like I said, current leaderboard. Ricardo is in the top 10. Nice. Alright. Now we can hop out of that. Okay, I have to check that. Alright, so we still got to complete day 4. Let's check out the Pro Store. We have $13,000 to our name that we can spend on parts. Let's go ahead and grab this valve. And let's refresh. And refresh again. Really not much we can do, unfortunately. But one thing we can do, we can go ahead and just rebuild all these parts and add the materials to the places where we need them. Like this here. Now I feel like the only gold I'll spend is to like restock my tickets. And I think that's what I'll do in this episode here. So let's go ahead and put the harness in. Let's go ahead and put this thermal sensor in. It's not doing all that much to our car. And that's of course because we still need more materials and things as such. Rebuild. Okay, we still need 6 more PR level. So, day 4. And before we continue, let's hop in the Pro Store one more time. Hey, we actually can get some of this stuff now. And then I'd be forgetting that I can actually just upgrade some of the stuff. So let's just dive into that. Still didn't do too much. So we really got to try. Let's go ahead and do 7 and 8. First off, we have a rush hour, and then we can come back and do some replayables to try and get some more materials. Now my main focus here is to try and get these materials so we can upgrade the parts. I gotta work on my launches on this car. That was a short race. It was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. That's a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, So airtime time trial, even though it says challenge, but basically it's just a time trial mixed with whatever other objective that you have to get. So basically 5 seconds of hang time. And across the line. 8.5 seconds of hang time. Letting it all hang out. I like it. Would you look at that? Alright, so we can actually go ahead and put this stuff into the turbo, into the wheels. We're almost ready to upgrade the turbo one more time. Now I'm looking forward to it. And there's a brake disc that should help us, which it didn't, but it will. So let's actually go ahead and hop into this again and try to get that thrust sleeve so we can upgrade the turbo one good time. I forgot how difficult this race was. At least I know which car to go for. Alright, so we're just gonna pick one at random. You know, normally I don't do this, but we're gonna go for that as well. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't spend gold like that, but kind of needed to. At least I'm not spending real money on shit like this. Alright, so we got that, and then we can upgrade the turbo. And hopefully that upgrade helps us quite a bit. Okay, well, it helped us a bit. What's the fact track? Oh, I'm not spending that. Nope. I'll just race. I'll just race and gain materials. Still need a what you call it. Still need a lot actually. So we got a lot of racing to do. So let's dive into it right now. Oh no! Oh no! Wow. Well, that's not gonna help. Freaking fails like that, man. I was not expecting it to switch up on me like that. There we go. That one was a lot faster than I normally did it. Okay, so we got a bunch of money ones. And of course I got the lowest amount. What can we get in the pro store? Just that? Oh, this isn't really helping me out all that much. I'll try to squeeze in some more time off the recordings to do some more races. No! Oh, come on! Ah, that's so frustrating. Are you freaking kidding me right now? That's so damn frustrating. You know what? We'll come back to this. I don't feel like spending gold for this. I don't feel like spending gold on something that's just gonna frustrate the ever living crap out of me. Alright. But we can do, since we do have all access, is take advantage of it. So, into the garage we go. Now my main focus is going to be this Jaguar that we are using for this week's PvP. So we're going to slide on over to said Jaguar. Just need an intake for the engine. For the turbo, we still need a blow-off valve, a back plate, and 2 thrust sleeves. I think we're just gonna go for the blow-off valve and the thrust sleeve. Or not thrust sleeve, back plate. For this, we need 2 input shafts and a clutch plate. I think we're just gonna go for the 2 input shafts. For the ECU, we will just need 2 springs. So that's just something we'll have to get in the black market. And then these 2 parts down here, basically we just need to stage them up. Alright, so that being said, I don't know why I did that. I had to go back in the garage anyway. Okay, so storage. There's a bunch of stuff that we can salvage in the storage, and that's exactly what my plan is right now. Because you don't need all these kits. These kits we do not need. All this other stuff, however, we will need. So we're going to hold on to it. Now, we also have an 8.6 to work on. As far as the engine goes, it's fully maxed out. But there are other parts that we still have to work on. So I will need a dump pipe and a relay for this turbo. Of course, that will come in due time, because I am not rushing to work on this car quite yet, because there's another car that we do need to work on. So let's take a look at the PvPs. Now we do know that the Jaguar will be the main car that we use for this event, because it's the highest rated one in the selection. We already know this, and we're not going to do any racing in here just yet. What I will do, take a look at Gridlock. We know that we have to work on the Impreza, but there really isn't much to the Impreza that we could do until we get more blueprints. So that's where the campaign races, replayable campaign races, come in. After that, we have the 8.6, and by then we'll have our Bugatti Bolide for the Breakneck division. And in Landslide, under a car I haven't worked on in a while, which is this Mustang Boss 302, and also the Bugatti Huayra, along with the Bugatti Bolide. So by then we should have the Bolide. We could still work on the Pagani, but probably won't. But we'll definitely be working on this Mustang Boss 302. But our main concern right now is this WRX, trying to get more blueprints for that, and of course the Jaguar. Now this Boss 302 is already at 4 stars, so my main thing that I could do is focus on trying to get parts, the epic parts, the purple parts for this car. I have a bunch of different parts for it. I just need to get better parts for it. And I have 3 weeks to do it, so plenty of time to try and get the scrap points that I need. So hopping into the tuner trials. Let's start all the way down here. Let's get the nitro materials. Now, knowing that I will need the solenoid and the regulator, those are the 2 parts I'm going to go ahead and go for. At launch though, let's go. Alright, and across the line. Mm. I almost beat it by a full 10 seconds. Alright. Now, wasn't it 2 springs I needed for the Jaguar? You'll see me constantly hop back in and out just to make sure that I have the right materials and stuff. Okay. I know once I get those springs that I will need that throttle sensor and whatever part other material that other thing is. Slowly but surely just whittling away at all this. So down to ECU, and we'll need the throttle sensor and the regular airflow meter. I'm gonna say regulator, that's not what it is. That launch though, let's go. Damn, try to take me out. And across the line. Another high quality run. And then this super is nearly maxed out anyway. Just need a battery for the nitro and it'll be fully maxed out all the way through. Across the line. Alright, transmission parts. Just to double check, make sure that everything is correct. I'm gonna go for the input shafts here. Oh, that launch. Been a while since I've driven this car. This car has been fully maxed out. More than 10 seconds left on the clock. Actually, more than 11 seconds left on the clock. Look at that. Just no chance of ever losing any race. Just about. I'm so confident in winning this race, I'm not even going to use nitrous. Except for at the very beginning. I said I wasn't going to use NOS and I used it right at the beginning. And at this point, I won't use it. I lied, I will. So I'm going to gauge the top speed here. I'm under 40 seconds. Just blasting through everything. Goodness gracious. Alright, so... Oh, let's go ahead and actually we'll touch on that in a little bit. Oh, that's because it's the wrong car. I almost messed that up. I almost put the materials in the wrong car. I'm over here focus on the wrong car. Okay. Well, hold off there. And then of course turbo parts, like I mentioned, blow off valve and back plate. Oh, wheel materials. So we already have brake disc and bead wire, and I know more than likely all I need to grab is 2 tread and a brake disc. I pressed the wrong car. Not worried about the M3. Though eventually I will be worried about it, just not right now. So I already have the brake disc and the bead wire, and then I know brake disc, caliper and bead wire, which I'll need another brake disc, and then I'll need 2 tread. So let's focus on getting the 2 tread. Now this time we'll try not to use nitrous even at the very beginning. So I call it a force of habit, if you will. There you go. I didn't use it that time. Damn, just drove right around everybody. Just left. Just left everybody. Still lay down a decent time. Still lay down a decent time. This race, I know I could win without using nitrous, so that's exactly what we'll do. "46 seconds flat." That's the only one to do it in under 50 seconds. And had I used NUS, I probably would have chipped that down to well under 45 seconds, but I was trying to not use nitrous. Alright, turbo materials, we already know what we're going to go for, which is blow-off valve. Wait a minute, hold up. What do I need turbines for? Apparently I need to get these parts. What car? I don't know. It's got interesting. That's a launch. Cross the line. Apparently I need a turbine in one of these parts. You can always smash your opponents instead of beating them. It's not noble, but who's gonna stop you? Well, it won't stop you, but it'll definitely slow you down. Cause trust me, I know trying to cause damage to another driver just slows you down even further. Yeah, you can take them out, but you're still gonna end up more than likely losing the race. Cross the line under 33 seconds. So which one of these cars need that turbo parts? Let's take a look here. Slide over. Probably the Mustang. That's exactly what it was. It was a Mustang. But only needed one. I don't know why I went ahead and did two. Oh well. It's been a while since I've driven this car too. Last time I driven it was in a PvP event. Probably about a month or so ago. Or probably almost 2 months ago. Alright, engine parts. Now we need an intake. We also need a block. Shoot, I thought that one of the what you call it? One of the hypercars needed 2 turbines, but apparently it didn't. Oh, that wasn't the launch I was looking for. Uh-oh. Under 35 seconds despite the crash. You know, one thing about this game that I kind of sort of expected, but didn't end up getting. For those of you who are Mazda RX-7 fans, remember the brap of the rotary engines? Yeah, they don't have that here, unfortunately. You would think that they would, but they don't. So. And across the line. Now, as far as the money races go, we'll hold off on that till the next day. And I'll probably just do those off stream. And now everything is situated. Alright, so that means I can actually go into the garage and do some work. Time to get some work into some of these cars. Might as well knock a lot of this stuff in, especially into the Jaguar. Jaguar has a lot of work to be done. I'm surprised that didn't do anything to it. Okay, put those in there. Rebuild. Caliper. Bead wire. Tread. Alright. And that'll actually wrap it up for me for this. Like I said, I'll do some more racing offline. That way I can get ahead of the curve here in certain places. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining. Like and subscribe for more content. Also, check out my wife's channel at the AJ Files, AJAY Files, all capitalized. And also, for Need for Speed Unbound content, we have Black Panther and Kuru HS, a link to all channels in the description. Much love, much appreciation. And I'm out. Peace.